Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 3 of Java for Beginners. Now, in the previous episode, I showed you data types and variables, but I never really showed you what we can actually do with the variables. So, in this episode, I'm going to do just that. So, first of all, I'm going to delete everything real quick, and we're going to start fresh. So, first of all, if you want to make more than one variable of the same data type, we can do that all on one line by simply going int a, comma, b, and end with a semicolon. Yeah, I might not have told you this, but almost all lines in Java need to end with a semicolon, kind of like sentences in English end with a period, same kind of idea. So as you can see, we have an integer a and an integer b. Now if we want to set a value to each one, we can simply go like this and do 10. A equals 10 and B equals 5, and there we go. Now, what can we actually do with the variables? Well, number variables we can add, subtract, multiply, divide, and also modulus. So I will show you those real quick. So we'll make another integer called sum, and it will be A plus B. So it's going to add A and B together, which is 15, and store it into the variable sum. Now, just to make sure it's working, we can do system.out.println, and right here we can say the sum is, and outside of the quotes, but still inside the parentheses, do a plus sign and then write sum. What this means is it's going to print the sum is, the text, the sum is, and then it will concatenate or add on the variable sum onto the end. So it won't print the word sum, it'll actually print what the value of it is. Because if we put sum inside the quotes, it'll just write the word sum, but if we want the actual value, we have to go outside the quotes, do a plus sign, and then write sum. Just clearing that up real quick. Now, let's go ahead and run it. And as you can see, the sum is 15. Now let's subtract. We'll make this be named difference, and we'll do A minus B, and right here we need to rename this to difference. Now if we run it, we will see the sum is 5 because 10 minus 5 is 5. Now we can do the multiplication. So we'll do product, and it is A times B, and right here we write product, and now we run it and we get 50. Oh yeah, it still says that the sum is 50, but let's just change this to answer, just so we don't have to do that every time. And we can also do dividing, so we'll call this the quotient, and we do A divided by B, and we write quotient, and we will run it. It says the answer is 2. So those are the basic ones. Now we also have the modulus or modulo. I'm not sure what the correct term is. I've heard it both ways, so I just call it the modulus. So what is the modulus? In math class when you divide, sometimes you have the remainder, so it'll be like 11 divided by 5 is 2, remainder 1. The modulus just gets the remainder. So let's make this 11, and we'll change the modulus. The modulus symbol is a percent right there, and right here we'll just call it modulus and modulus. And if we run it now, we'll see the answer is 1 because 5 doesn't go into 11 evenly. There's a 1 left over, so it prints 1. And that's the basics of what you can do with number variables. You can do all your math kind of stuff to it. Let's see, another thing we can do, here I'll show you. We can have int number equals 1. Now if we want to change number, if we want to add something to the number, we have to do number is equal to number plus 1. So it's going to get the value of number, which is 1, add 1 to it, which is 2. So this is 2 right here, and it'll put it into number. So number now equals 2. That might be a confusing way for me to tell you, but it's just how it came out. So let's go ahead and system.out.println, and we'll say number is, and then the plus sign and number, just like that. And we'll run it, and it says the number is 2. See, if we just went like this and just said number plus 1, this will not work because we're adding 1 to the number, but we're not actually saving that value. But if we want to do it a shorthand, because this way is kind of long, but you can see what's going on. If we want to do shorthand, we can simply do number plus equals 1, which is going to take the value of number, add 1 to it, and the equal sign means set number to 1. So we can do plus equals 1. The number is 2, as you can see. We can add 5 to it. Plus equals 5. Now the number is 6. You get the point. You can also do, minus equals, divide equals, multiply equals, and modulus equals, just like that. And if you want to do that, oh, one more thing. This will come in handy later. Say you want to add 1 to a number, we can simply write number plus plus, and that adds 1 to it. So if we run it now, it'll say the number is 2. The same way, if we want to subtract 1 from the number, we just do number minus minus, and if we run it, we will see number is now 0. So that is the basics of numbers. I'm not really going to get into anything else until we actually do user input. Actually, I think I'll do user input next video, but anyways, that about wraps up this video. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.